Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Tuesday, January 28th, 2025, and it's my daily vlog again. Coming here each morning, talk about what I've been doing next and how it's going, trying to make content creation indefinitely sustainable. So let's start with yesterday morning. As soon as I got done with the vlog, I came in here and I recorded the next episode of, I got shaved, then I came in here and recorded the next episode of Celebrating Yesteryear for Retro Days. We're still keeping that 1 week ahead cadence, so that's a couple weeks ago, I plugged in an extra one during the week to get us ahead, and so now as a team we're all working a week ahead instead of hand to mouth, so that's better than the cycle we were on a few months ago, so good. Jumped into the thrift store find from last weekend video, and I worked on that most of the day, most of the afternoon and into the day. Didn't get it done yet. There were more hiccups than I expected, so I had to spend some more time working on it. And anyway, more on that in a minute. So I did a short video, something I saw on Twitter. Someone posting, I'm like, I've covered that before. I have footage of that. I could chop that into reels, and I found an old live stream, and I started chopping that into reels, and I made one yesterday, and it did really well. About 1,500 views on it already. So more of that probably today as well. And then in the afternoon yesterday, we had our team meeting and just talked about planning for the next week. We have some recordings coming up this Friday, so kind of just strategize about that. And then I watched a movie in the evening. Yeah, it was about it yesterday. Just that thrift store find filled up most of my production bulk in the afternoon, thumbnailing and everything. So before I get into today, let's talk about stats, which have my updated little chart, and vaguely, I guess it's so updated. I'm continuing to listen to all your suggestions, and I said this isn't done yet, but so far this is a little bit better because you get to see a little bit more historically instead of just what's going on today. So here's the little chart, and still in the middle I have this target. I like to be at or above this midpoint of 13,000 views and 80 subscribers. And in the upper left, you'll see a chart of the last 28 days and how that progress is going. CES is still the giant bump 3 weeks back. About the same as yesterday, 11.3 thousand views, still the same. Up a little bit on subscribers, 123 subscribers average over the last 7, so a little uptick there. And you can see the overall trend on the 28-day graph is a little bit down, but overall you can see it's about stable compared to looking at the 7 days. All that being said, let's take a look at the... I still don't know how to talk about that new chart because I knew what to say about the old chart. So let's talk about subscriber count. So we're one of those ragged edge days. We're very close, actually, to a major milestone. So right now, well, yesterday, we were at 77,800 and about 3/4. And this morning, when I came in here, we were at 77,992. Now, I don't know where we are now because you're watching this slightly in the future, but let's see are we still, do we make 78? Let's throw it up there. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see when I capture it, but we're very close. We're very close. We'll make 78 sometime this morning. Okay, so let's talk about today. Pretty straightforward. First and foremost, it's Tuesday, which means podcast editing day. We get together every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. over on Twitch, and we edit the pod episode for the next Thursday that's coming up. We hope you'd like to join us. If you would, it's live and it's fun and it's free, and it's at twitch.tv/GenXGrownUp. We just hang out for a couple of hours while I'm working, and we talk about whatever comes up, maybe in the edit or outside of the edit, and we pause and talk about stuff in the chat. Also, every Tuesday, I remind you that if you have Amazon Prime, you should know that you have a free weekly $5 subscription token that you can give to anyone on Twitch. And if you haven't given it to someone already and you haven't done it this month, please consider giving it to us. It's very easy. All you have to do is head over to our stream, or when our stream isn't running, just go to twitch.tv/GenXGrownUp. Look for a little subscribe button and tick it. It might say resubscribe if you've done this before. When that pop-up comes, maybe a second tab, scroll around, look for a tick box that says use my Prime sub, make sure checkout free, and you've done it. Every one adds up, and we so much appreciate it. It equates to about $120, $130 a month. It adds into literally what keeps me able to do this. And I know a lot of you do it even offline when I'm not live streaming and I appreciate that. So if you consider popping over, do that. So once the live stream is done, we get the podcast edited. I'll spend my primary target today is to complete the new thrift store find video. It's all shot. I started to edit it, but I got to finish the edit and get it published. So I'll get that this afternoon. Then in what's remaining time that I have, I will chop up some more shorts and get another one of those published out of the timeline I already have from the old stream I told you about. Then I'm going to do my Friday plays prep and probably look for whatever the next video is to try to get out for Wednesday. So all that kind of pre-production is what I'm going to do after I get the thrift done. So yeah, I think that's yeah. Mondays are always a lot, and so Tuesdays usually are a little less because there's often not so much new to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and let it go here so I can go get ready for the stream. I want to thank you, of course, for popping in to check out today's vlog if that's what you did. If you're here every day, I love you for that. Thank you so much for your stick-to-itiveness, coming back day after day to hang out with me and help me out in my motivation. Have a great Tuesday. Don't forget to do something good for yourself today, and I will talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.